Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm Geno Reynolds and this is WAND Presents The Real Geno. Today we're going to take a look at the latest movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Today let's take a look at James Gunn's final time directing an MCU film with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So, let's do this.
It really is good to have friends.
We were gone for quite a while. But no matter what happens next, the galaxy still needs its guardians.
After they are attacked at their base by a being of immense power, one of their own is left clinging to life. Unable to save them on their own, the Guardians have to find another way to save their friend before it's too late. Okay, so where do I even begin with this one? Given that this is the last Guardians movie that James Gunn will ever be involved with, for the time being anyway, you knew that this one was going to have some emotional weight behind it. Does it succeed in this? Yeah. While it does hit some of the same beats, both musical and otherwise, as the other Guardians movies, this one definitely doesn't pull any punches in the emotions department. Just like in Avengers Endgame, you can definitely feel like this could and probably will be the final adventure with some or all of this iteration of the Guardians team. While this could be a good thing to shake things up a bit, that means you may also have to say goodbye to some of your favorites. When it came to the overall story of this one, I thought that Gunn and company did a really good job at letting all of the characters have their own moments of the story. All of the characters are dealing with their own issues throughout the movie. I won't go into all of them because spoilers, but I will say that for the most part, all of the character stories get the right amount of screen time. I do think Kraglin and Cosmo could have used a bit more though, but that's a minor complaint. I also have two more minor complaints and a really big one. The first minor complaint would be that the sense of urgency of the Guardians trying to save their teammate drags on for a bit too long. The story has the teammate almost dying through a lot of the movie, but the longer it goes, the less the urgency feels. The second complaint is that they made a choice for Groot that, as a comic book fan, I wasn't real big on. That being said, I do understand why they did it. For the big complaint, let's talk about this guy. Look, I love Will Poulter as an actor, but what the I Am Groot was this? I really didn't like how the character of Adam Warlock was portrayed in this movie. And it's not just because it was Adam Warlock either. I never really had any real big connection to the character. I just didn't like him because they turned what should have been a big threat to the Guardians into a complete joke. Sure, he was still powerful and did a lot of damage, but the character itself was pretty annoying. Here's hoping he gets another chance to be less so next time. Now, while all of the Guardians got their chance to shine, what I really loved is that a lot of the movie is centered around my favorite Guardian, Rocket. We get to finally see where Rocket came from and how he became what he is now, something only hinted at in the other Guardians movies. I don't really want to spoil anything, but a lot of it revolves around the movie's villain, the High Evolutionary. Speaking of which, the movie's villain is all the right kinds of insane when it comes to his motivations and actions. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 for the most part is everything that fans of the franchise will want it to be. With a really good story, great character development, a banging soundtrack, no surprise there, and just the right amount of humor, this is yet another solid movie in the Guardians series. While not perfect, it's pretty darn close to it. Any problems that I had with the movie easily go away because the rest of it is so good. Lastly, as usual with Marvel movies, stay through the credits, will ya? If you want to see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, you can check it out in theaters right now.
Pete, I'm done running.
Make sure to follow me at WANDTV.com as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Real Geno. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, also at The Real Geno. That's going to be it for this edition of WAND Presents The Real Geno. As always, I am your host, The Real Geno, Geno Reynolds. I am Groot. After they are attacked see, now I can't read, right. Will. I am Groot. I am Groot.